Right, would you like to take any time now asking Lee about his claim?
OK.
Just recap, because it was a while ago.
This is Helen. She's the teacher that I had to apologise to when I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
How did this come about?
Well, my daughter has a gerbil. Mm-hmm. Well, had.
Yeah. And how did the gerbil die?
I'm not sure. All I know is that CPR didn't help. That's my wife's name. So I woke up, I went to wake my daughter up.
And you went to wake the gerbil up and you couldn't?
I don't wake the gerbil up, he gets up whenever he wants.
Right. And in this case, it was never again.
Well, usually the gerbil was up, and then I thought, oh, he's having a bit of a lie in there. He doesn't usually sleep on his back with his legs in the air.
So how did that gerbil then wind up in your daughter's rucksack on the way to school?
Because, to comfort her, I said, we'll give him a proper burial tonight in the garden. But I was worried about the time, and also I thought she'd get very upset in the garden burying him, so I said, we'll do it after school, when you get back. We said exactly the same about her nan. And funny enough, the same thing, I remember thinking, she doesn't usually sleep on her back with her legs and arms in the air. And I said, look, what I'll do is I'll put him in this little Tupperware container, and then tonight we'll bury him when you get back from school. And then I took the Tupperware container downstairs, ready to do that, and, of course, sandwiches were made, but we've only got one type of Tupperware container. We've got lots of them, but they're those sort of blue ones. You know, you can't see through.
All right, you can't see through at all. You can't see the sort of the vague sense of, rather than sandwiches, the corpse of a rodent. So there they are, the two identical containers.
Two identical containers.
Like the domed dishes in that episode of Faulty Towers.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what was really worrying was we had the health inspector due round.
So what was the first you heard of it? When did you first know something had gone awry?
When you were burying some sandwiches later in the day.
The first I heard of it was when the teacher phoned me up, Helen.
Oh,
Brenda.
Yeah. That's the link, isn't it?
That's the link, well done. I said, my pet's died. She said, ooh, I hope it's that cheetah, then you can skin it and I can wear it on your show. And I said, no. Are they told not to laugh, or is she angry? She rang me and she said, it's Miss... and you're not going to believe this, but it's genuinely true. Miss Fowler. Genuinely true.
Is it?
Chicken connect... Yeah. Well, you say, is it? It can't be true if you're telling the truth. Work it out, Lucy. That means you're telling us it's a lie.
Miss Fowler. It's Miss Fowler here.
Miss Fowler rang me up and said, your daughter's in tears. And I said, right, what's happened? And she said, well, she went for lunch, and the other kids, you know, it was the usual stuff, Baby Bell, Ribena, and you've gone with Dead Gerbil. And then she said the key word that made me feel I was a bad father. She said, again. She knew, obviously, my daughter knew what had happened. Mm-hmm. But she was traumatised, absolutely traumatised, and she's now in care.
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Well, she didn't eat it, because she's not a lunatic.
Did she eat it?
Right, we need an answer. So, David's team is Helen, Lucy's misnamed mate, Ralph's replacement referee, or Lee's traumatised teacher?
Well...
Lee.
You think it's Lee?
Lee, I'm desperate for it to be Lee.
Yeah. And she does look like she could be a teacher. Like, when he made that joke, she did the official teacher, that's not funny look.
Yes.
She gave us the it's your own time you're wasting look, didn't she?
What about Lucy?
Well, Lucy asked Lee if his was true, so I'm pretty much ruling her out.
Brenda the chicken. What about Ralph?
Well, it's a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
Chertsey, slough, that I can believe the anger of the parents and getting it all out of proportion, and, you know, this is obviously why football needs to be banned. I think it's Ralph.
You think it's Ralph? Right. Helen, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Helen, and Lucy called me Brenda.
Yes, Helen is Lucy's misnamed mate. Thank you very much, Helen.